All right, what am I going to title this? Can you take a guess?
Trucking again,
No,
part
I'm
two.
way more creative than that.
Trucking finally, part two.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we're live again.
and we're live.
Wow, we're live again for part two. Since
That's right.
Jesucia had to leave me,
I
completely
would
forgot
never
what we were
leave
talking
you.
about earlier.
We were talking about the crackhead that I could have beat up, but I didn't because I was too pussy to do it. But then after seeing him get
Because
beat up, I was like, I could have totally beat his ass.
well, what if he was high on crack? Like he had that crack strength going
Oh,
on.
when he wanted to fight me, when he wanted to fight me.
Yeah, he would have kicked your ass. That day, the reason why he lost was he was coming down,
I know,
coming off
right?
his
He's all
crack high.
fiending. He's all fiending.
He's been
Yeah,
up for
dude.
3 days.
So then he gets rested. And then next time I see him, I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He fucks me up because I just took a hit
He's
of
all
meth.
he's he's all choked out, passed out on the ground. You walk up, you're, hey man, you're okay. He jumps up, beats your ass for some reason. You're, what the fuck?
I heard what you said on your podcast. I'm like,
Wait,
"Damn, you
first of
listen?"
all, you're the one listener. We got the
Dude,
crackhead
somebody,
demo.
dude, I
Sweet.
did I did a fucking the live stream with Adam and Big John, right?
Mhm.
Horrible, horrible quality. It was garbage. It was just horrible, right?
When that day you called me.
Yeah, yeah. The one I asked for your permission to take your
Yeah.
virginity.
Why
Um,
was it horrible quality?
so I don't know, dude. Like the connection on my end or something, it just fucked up. And I'm like, damn, all right. So I had to stop streaming, start it again, and then I was like, all right, let's try this again. And then
So Big
when I went
John
on YouTube,
took over for me.
so when I went out, yeah, so when I went on YouTube, and when I went on YouTube, they fucking somebody commented fail, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who's this person? It was just a random user. I don't even fucking know.
Oh, that's
And then
probably my other account.
did you fucking do that?
No, I only have one account.
Uh, and then
That would be funny though.
I would be like, you asshole. I was like, whatever. And then like I did another pod, and then we started the restream again, and some random ass user again, a different username, commented under my
It's your,
my my,
it's your
my
wife.
video. Said something. It probably is. No, I don't know, dude. It's just the most weirdest thing. They commented something weird, and his commenter's name is Hanson Doug, and I'm just like, that's weird. And then I
Like,
just typed in Chris Hansen. I'm so honored, to have you. So yeah,
that's funny.
yeah.
So we got listen.
It's
We got
weird.
a listener. We got a listener that thinks this
Got something.
sucks. Sweet. They hate us because
someone
they ain't
typed
us.
in. Someone typed in fail. Oh.
That'd be funny. It's your mom. It's your mom from her burner account.
She's like, ¿Cómo si dice
Fail.
qué malo, qué malo,
¿Cómo se dice? I hate my
mala,
son.
¿cómo se dice mala producción? El producer sucks. Yeah,
¿Cómo se
dude.
dice? Mi niño es muy malo. Muy mal. Muy mal.
¿Cómo se
Mi
dice
niño.
mi niño dice malas palabras?
¿Cómo se
My
dice?
mom,
Mi niño es joto.
dude, my mom literally tells me all the time, no digas esas cochinadas. Meaning like,
I have
don't
no
say a
idea what
bunch
that
of dirty
means.
shit. Don't say a bunch of dirty shit or something like that.
Uh, why not?
I don't know. My mom's not cool like that, dude. She doesn't even know what my podcast is about. She hasn't given it a chance. And
She just thinks you're super racist.
yeah, she really does, dude. She tells me all the time, don't talk like that to Daniela, to my wife, because she's black. And I'm like, she's
Yes, you
She thinks
you
it's
remind
funny.
us every episode.
Oh yeah. Well, that my wife is black.
Well, between you and me, it's like a reminder every episode.
Yeah, it truly is, man. I wouldn't change it for the world though, because I love her.
How happy was your wife that they moved the MLB to Denver because of
Um, from Georgia.
Georgia?
Dude, that's the song I keep thinking about every time that somebody keeps talking about Georgia or
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Is it the Ludacris
Georgia.
version or is it the Ray
Yeah, the
Charles version?
ludicrous. No, the ludicrous. Who the fuck is Ray Charles?
The fucking blind black piano
I
player.
know. I know who the fuck he is.
He loved heroin.
Ah,
How does a blind guy shoot up heroin though? They can't find the fucking.
I know, dude. When I saw the movie, I'm like, how the fuck did this guy
How
get
does a
laid
blind
so
guy
much?
naturally? How does a blind guy just naturally go like he knows where the fucking veins at?
Where does he know where
Ugh.
the pussy's at, dude? I didn't even know when I had eyes. I didn't know where the pussy was. I thought it was like upwards facing me. I don't know. That's weird. That is fucking weird, man. But hey, that just shows bitches are willing to fuck you if you're disabled if you have
Have
money.
money.
Yep. You know he wouldn't have gotten like much pussy as he's gotten.
Half these fucking half these rappers that come out would not get any girls if they just didn't have money.
Right, exactly. I always thought that about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I looked at him and I'm like, that's one ugly fellow. And you see, you thought I was gonna say the N word, huh? No,
The
but I thought
word.
that the that's just one ugly ass dude, and I'm like, there's no fucking way he could have got pussy if he wasn't rich, because he's fucking short, he's ugly, and he's a Negro.
But he has abs, so he has that going for him.
True, true, that's true. How
Who else
much
is an ugly rapper? Ugly rappers that
um
wouldn't get laid unless
get
they were
any pussy?
rappers.
Not just rappers, but celebrities. Obviously, Danny DeVito is one of the fucking most ugliest people I've ever
Yeah, but he was
fucking
married to
seen.
that lady, that one lady for like fucking 30 years. So
She hot?
I don't know.
What lady? What are you talking about?
Her name was Rhea Perlman.
Perlman?
Fucking Rhea, R-E-A
Uh
or
huh.
R-H-E, something like that. Perlman.
I don't know.
Because you don't know nothing.
I don't know shit, dude. This is the
Uh,
podcast where I
ugly,
learn things
ugly
on air.
celebrities that would not get laid unless they were celebrities. Let's see. Who else was there
Man,
besides? Um,
I mean, it's kind of hard to think about it now. Because
oh,
usually
Lil
celebrities,
Jon.
they're like,
Have you seen
Lil
Lil
Jon,
Jon without the
ugly.
sunglasses?
No.
He has like a tiny head and like one eye's bigger than the other.
For real?
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking.
That is weird. Um,
Uh,
Let me think too, man. Because I'm trying to think, and now it's hard to think. Like, I want to say Johnny Depp, but I'm like, nah, motherfucker's handsome. Um, Tom Cruise is
yeah, he's a
handsome.
good looking dude,
Yeah,
but he's short.
true, true. But that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I've seen short guys. There's got to be a little bit taller than the girl, and that's it. They all
Mm,
say, "Yeah, I want a guy with 6 foot." But honestly, to be honest, I personally, if I was a girl, I would definitely want a 6 foot, like muscular-ish. Doesn't have to be buff, but just more like that kind of build. Um, has nubs,
sounds like you're
handsome.
describing me.
I would want that dude to just fucking pound me like bam, bam. So I don't
Why are you
blame girls
imagining a
for.
dude pounding you?
No, I'm saying if I was a girl, I'm not imagining. But
You're
the
imagining that you have
reason,
a vagina.
no,
Just
no,
tuck your
no,
sack
no,
back.
no, I'm not. I'm imagining having a vagina. That's gross. Um, I, I'm. What I'm saying is I don't blame him. Why? Because you want to reproduce men over like around 6 foot. 6 foot is the consensus of being tall.
So, but then you got to figure out if you're gonna have a girl or you're gonna have an abortion, because you'll probably be a feminist.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's. I would never be pro-abortion, first of all, but it's kind of fucked up how
What if
the
you're
government.
raped?
If I was raped, if I was a woman,
Yeah, and the
um,
raper got you pregnant.
have a rape baby. I would, I would, I would keep the baby. You know
All
that
right. Well,
happens. That happens, dude.
what if the rapist ended up also being like a mass murderer, but he just didn't murder you for some reason?
Ah, hell yeah. And then I have a fucking famous ass baby.
You have a
Hell yeah, dude.
fucking a you have a little the offspring of a murdering raper.
Yeah, but it's still a badass life. I'm carrying that infamous master's child. Hell yeah.
Like, what if you had like what the fuck, Richard Ramirez's kid?
Who the fuck is that?
You know who fucking Richard Ramirez is? He's the fucking Night Stalker. He would break into fucking houses and
No,
kill kill people, kill kids.
no, I don't fucking. I don't know. I don't have this crazy obsession with serial killers like a lot of people do nowadays.
Well, I don't either, but I know who Richard Ramirez is.
Is it just because he was on? They made a Netflix documentary on him.
No, not really because of that. Have you seen that yet? Did you ever watch that one movie I told you to watch?
Which one?
Crazy Stupid Love?
Nope.
Fuck, dude, I gave you one fucking job. One motherfucking job. You failed me.
Well, I don't know, man. I think
How
I'll
about
watch it later.
last week when I was home, I went and watched Godzilla versus Kong in the theater.
Yay!
Why is it gay?
Because it's fucking gay, dude. Watch the
Why?
gayest shit ever.
I watched Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, and remember when we went to Washington and you were like, I want to watch Black Panther. I want to see big BBCs. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
and
man. I think that's gay. I didn't want to
uh,
watch Black Panther, but I was like, whatever. I don't
that
give
was
a
the only
fuck. I'll
fucking
watch
thing
it.
that was on the. That was the only thing worth watching.
Nah, around that time, I think there was a couple of movies I wouldn't mind watching, but I remember you were like, I just love BBC, and I'm like, all
Yeah,
right, you know,
wanted to
cool. I
see.
mean,
I wanted to see a ripped, two ripped black guys fighting each other.
like a Mandingo party.
Exactly.
Hmm. Well, I can't blame you there. That does sound pretty hot.
Google real quick. What movies also came out the week of Black Panther, or what it was like probably 2 weeks,
Mm,
because there was nothing else.
week of
Because
Black
every time like Marvel would release a movie
Panther.
in the theater, everybody else knows everybody's gonna watch the Marvel movies, so nobody else would release anything for like a couple, like 2 or 3 weeks. Still, the hype of the Marvel movie died down.
Are they making a Black Panther too?
Yeah,
Yay!
and
I
then
don't
what's
even
his
know how
name?
to
Chadwick
fucking.
Boseman. He's like everybody's like treating him like he was like an actual superhero. It's like he just acted in a movie.
I hear that he fucking died.
My superheroes don't die.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Ah, that's why my
Godzilla
dog
vs
died.
Kong in the theater is pretty badass.
Was it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, I'm not interested in it. Not because I don't give a fuck about it, because I don't really give a fuck about like a lot of movies. But the reason I'm not really looking for, I'll probably watch it. But the reason I'm not like, oh, I want to watch it and I'll go spend money, my hard-earned money on it, is because it's CGI and I have a, I don't like CGI fucking shit, dude. Like the Transformers, everybody was like hyped about it when it came out. And I remember thinking, I'm like, this shit's fucking gay as fuck. Like this
You
is all
also watched that gay
CGI.
ass movie, Three Billboards, whatever, fucking Missoula,
I
Montana.
didn't, I did not like that movie.
But you,
It was
that's the
too
gay shit you
liberal.
watch. That's the gay
Yeah,
shit you watch, though.
why the fuck did I watch that for? Did I watch it? Oh, I went on a date with. Well, yeah, that's what happened. I went on a date.
You
That
went
shit
on
was
a
gay as
date
fuck.
2 days before you met your wife.
No, it was like months. Um, because I remember I
Or
was in
two.
Phoenix. I was in Phoenix, and I remember I was
Yeah,
which
but
my
that's the
wife
gay
was in
shit
Phoenix
you
around that time
watch.
too. It was whack. I didn't like it. It was so funny because the girl that I went on a date with, she's like, "That's interesting," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I just didn't like the political part of it. I didn't tell her I was like a Trump supporter. I just didn't like how they, and I told her I didn't like how they portrayed it to be like all these cops are trying to be racist towards all these like no matter all these black people automatically. And then it was just like a small thing in the movie. It wasn't a big deal. But she goes, "Oh, okay." And then we went to like go eat, and then the waitress came over and she's like, "Hi, what are you guys doing?" And it's like, "Oh, we just came from the movies." "Oh, that's nice. What movie did you guys watch?" While she's taking the order, right? And then the girl was like, "I'll watch this movie," and then she's like, "Oh, you guys like it?" She goes, "Yeah, it just didn't." And then she kind of just said what I said, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," and kind of like copied what I was saying.
Fucking bitch copying you.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
But that's like the gay shit you watch. I go in the
Uh,
movie knowing it's gonna be of course it's gonna be CGI. There's not a fucking 300-foot fucking monkey running around here
that's what I'm saying. Put a fucking costume on. Don't fucking CGI everything. That shit fucking hurts my brain. It's too much fucking
because you're
like
retarded.
computer. Probably, probably that.
See,
But
because we watched it on Friday, and the Thursday before I went and I was because I got HBO Max,
yay,
so I watched Godzilla, the first Godzilla, then I watched Kong Skull Island, and then I watched Godzilla. I just spent like all day just watching these movies, so I was prepared going in. And that's what all fucking movies now are nowadays. Are just fucking CGI shit. Every single fucking movie you watch is gonna be there's gonna be some sort
yeah.
of CGI in it.
I just watched the movie, dude. Yesterday, I was driving and I was watching this movie called Water World, released in 1995. Have you heard of
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You heard of it? Okay, I never heard of this movie. It was made
yeah. It was
1 year
Kevin
before I was
Costner.
born. Yeah, Kevin Costner is the player. I mean the main character. And
Yeah, the
so,
beginning of it,
dude,
he pees in the bottle thing and it filters and he drinks it.
yeah. So I was like, all right, fuck, I'll watch it. And then I like quickly realized, oh, this is like, even though I've never seen Mad Max ever, not one of those, not the older ones, not the newer one. I know about it though. I think I've seen it, like Mad Max on it running on TV though, but I've never really. I know what it's about. It's like like a post-apocalyptic world,
Yeah.
and this is exactly what that was. And I'm like, oh, okay, but on water. And
Oh, I gotta
I was like, whatever.
piss.
I still watched it, and I was like, this is. I was like the character lines. Kevin Costner fucking sucks dick in that
Well,
movie.
yeah, that movie didn't make no money. That was like a bomb in there.
No, no,
I
that's what a lot
might
of
I
people are
might lose
saying.
you right now. I'm walking away from my truck. I gotta make a
Okay, I'll keep
pipi.
talking. I'll keep
I gotta
talking.
make a pipiando.
Okay,
No, I have my headset
so
on still.
um,
But yeah, when that movie
it
came
was.
out, it was like it bombed in the theaters.
Yeah, I heard it didn't do good at opening weeks, but apparently it did good. It made over $200 million because they went. Back then you didn't have a selection. You just fucking had to get what was out there was like DVD. So people still bought it. They didn't give a fuck about the ratings or that much, but um, they still made a lot of money. They spent
Yeah,
over $100 million producing this fucking hot garbage, and it's not like a necessarily like horrible fucking movie. Because this is one thing I liked about it is that everything around it was a like actual props. It wasn't CGI. Everything around it, like the platforms, the that's why it took over $100 million to create that film because a lot of the props they fucking they made it. It was real life. It wasn't CGI, and I liked it. I was like, oh, this seems like legit. This is good. I like those type of movies, but that one was one of its last movies to ever be made like that. Because after that, shortly a couple years after that, Star Wars was made in a computer. A bunch of other shit was just made with CGI, and that's when CGI just took over, and people stopped making props shit. And I was just like, but I was like, oh, I'm impressed by the fact that this is real shit here.
what do you
So
mean a couple years before that? Star
after
Wars,
that,
dude. Star Wars was made like back in
after
the fucking 70s.
no, but with the CGI,
So there were CGI green screen shit
Shortly
in
after
the
that, the
first Star
CGI
Wars.
took over. Not the
In
whole
the first Star
entire
Wars,
movie. They still had a lot of
would you really think there
props.
were a lot of it was green screen though?
Sure, but not everything. Not the way that they make CGI.
E.T.
Pretty
A
much
lot of that
everything.
was CGI.
I'm just saying, but not most of it. It was in a house, and it was by fucking. They grabbed an illegal immigrant child from the border, and they made that ugly ass kid glow its finger.
But still,
Um, in fact, I got a confession. I was that little Mexican kid. They made me blow up my fingers so it can be
you're an
hot.
anchor baby though.
Yeah. And then I said, I gotta go home. My hands are fucked up. And he's just like, no, no, I'm sorry.
So no, fuck
And
you, faggot.
the only English I knew back then was phone and home. So I said phone home. I didn't know Spanish. I mean, I only knew
El
Spanish. I
teléfono
didn't know much
celular.
English.
Teléfono celular.
Necesito ir a la casa. Quiero tomar un cheve después de esta pinche madrosa. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I stopped speaking Spanish.
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
Oh,
Well, yeah, he's like every single fucking movie nowadays is some sort of fucking CGI.
yep. Well, I'm excited you're back, Dougie. I'm happy. I am.
You're
Yeah,
fucking
I'm happy.
gay as fuck.
You're gay as fuck, dude. I think I'm gonna have to end it shortly because I'm gonna lose service for a
Why?
fact.
Dude, we haven't even fucking got into your Chicago trip.
I know. We'll have to do it tomorrow. We'll have to do it tomorrow. I'm
What
over
the
here in Green
fuck? Where you
Valley,
lose?
and I'm gonna lose service right now for a fact.
How
Unless
do
you
you lose
wanna.
service in Green Valley?
Well, I'm going into the mines area.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. But unless you want to keep talking, and then I'll like when I get service, I'll just be like hello, hello.
By the time
You
you
know.
get service, it's gonna be like 30 fucking minutes. I'm not gonna talk about myself 30 minutes. I'm not Bill Burr.
Well, you could be Bill Burr. You could be better than Bill Burr, dude.
Uh,
You are actually funny. I force the funny too much. It doesn't come off as funny. Um,
this
a lot
comes
of
out
the
as
time. I
gay.
think. Yeah. What makes you so funny? Tell me that.
I'm fat. It's my
That's
defense
what it is.
mechanism.
You had to develop your own fucking character like that, huh? Like, well, I
Yeah.
can't go off my looks. I have to. I have to step up
So,
or
well,
be funny.
all right. So we'll end this, but you got to write down Chicago trip.
Chicago trip.
So I talked about my mom's wedding.
Talk about your mom's
Oh,
wedding.
I bought myself a new gadget.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gadget, wedding, Chicago. We're not
Okay.
gonna remember none of that shit.
Probably not. You got to. You're the producers. You got to make sure we stick to these topics.
Ay, perito. Ay.
All right. We're
Peace.
finishing this one. Gay
And
ass
we're good.
podcast.
Fuck you, nigga. It's not gay.